I'm Randy Suarez, aka Silvercoat. Today we're back here with a first time reaction to some Degenerosity. I just subscribed to this channel. I saw a lot of people reacting to his content, so I thought, you know what, let me start reacting to his content. So the first one we react to is Your Confessions, and yeah, I'm subscribed to it. Like I said, just subscribed to this channel. So if you would like me to react to any of his content, let me know in the comments. So that being said, if you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe to the Degenerosity. I will leave the original link down below in the description. You can watch it uninterrupted. And further ado, buckle up. And some tells me this is going to be wild. So let's get started.
Greetings. I have returned. Last week I asked you guys to send me your wildest confessions. Confessions that y'all were planning on taking to your grave. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. You guys delivered. But you guys delivered a little too well. And as of writing this, I've had more than 5,000...
So, here's the thing. When you start... Okay. So, at my job, each beginning of the school year, like a few weeks before people start going to school, they have a school supply drive. Free school supply drive. I'm like, y'all underestimate when y'all put free and people will come everywhere which works, you know, to get free stuff. This applies to here when you say, hey, give me your worst or give me your confessions, you know. And some people deliver too well.
Email sent to me within the first 24 hours of me posting the video.
Damn.
I didn't know it was Mr. Popular. And these confessions are just one big mess, like a casting couch. Some of these confessions go from I farted in school to so I killed my mom. So yeah,
Damn.
These were all over the place. A lot of y'all also just undershared. Meeting the stories were like nothing, like they were basically normal life occurrences. I trolled my friend on Roblox one time and I felt bad. Now, I know you most likely a kid that's typing this out,
Why
but
you doing
that's
it
not
up?
a confession. Did you also kidnap your friend? That's what I would want to know. And apologize to your friend. Some of y'all also send those long Stephen King novel length level of confessions. I ain't reading all that. And the few times I did read all that, most of the stories weren't even all that. So why did you write all that? And the other half of y'all overshared. I understand I told you to tell me things that you were planning on taking to your grave, but I wasn't ready. I was not ready for what you guys were about to send me. I underestimated myself. I underestimated you guys. Because most of the disgusting things y'all send me were about playing with your meat. A lot of things about poop and pee. I even saw a few brother-sister activities. I don't want to get too into them.
Oh, God. How bad... how bad am I... How bad is these confessions? Like, seriously, how bad... what I'm about to hear?
You people need a lot more help than I expected. I mean, I knew there was gonna be stuff about playing with meat, but the cousin stuff, that was out of left field, man. It's like y'all living in an anime. A bad one, but still,
Okay. One Piece is not a bad anime if it's been around this long.
Thank you so much to everyone that sent one, even though some of y'all are terrible people. But if you love me, I love you. The love is mutual, but some of y'all need help. But without further ado, let's just start reading some. I'm gonna read some not so bad ones first, just so we can start in a, you know, a not so bad note, like a happy note. Let's start with this one titled, Silly Little Secret. Anyways, at a sleepover at my friend's, one of my friends mysteriously had one of his glasses lenses come out. I accidentally stepped on it because it was dark at night and he put it on the floor. Ah, shucks. That honestly sucks for your friend, dude. Make sure to apologize. Anyways, at a sleepover at my friend's, one of my friends mysteriously had one of his glasses lenses come out. I accidentally stepped on it because it was dark at night and he put it on the floor. Ah, shucks. That honestly sucks for your friend, dude. Make sure to apologize to them. Alright, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Alright, next confession. Nutted on my grandma. What in the fuck? Brother, when I was 14, I was doing my thing.
Okay.
In my room, you know.
I really didn't know what the hell I was getting myself into with this. And someone tells me he didn't either.
Wanking my as you do. And bro, it sucked. Like, I couldn't get my going. So I was just scrolling through my phone and I found a photo of this lady holding a dog. I didn't wank it to the dog. Thank you for clarifying that. I was getting worried. And didn't know who she was. And I was like, shit. she's kind of fire. So like, I got my shit going in. Like a year later, I was flying to America to go to my grandma's funeral, and bro, I recognized her. They used the same image I nutted on a year earlier, dude. I'm sorry, Grandma. I got hard during the speeches, though.
Why? Why? Why did you stand in attention and do the speeches? Man, what the fuck?
What? Love your videos, by the way. Ah, thank you, man. Honestly, I could have forgiven you for most of it because, you know, you didn't know and you just found out. But that last part, bro, that was unwarranted, bro. You need help. Okay, this next one is titled, Do I Regret It? And the first word is yes. You know when you're in a weird crew of teenagers in high school? Well, I was. And we were playing Truth or Dare. I ate poop off the floor. Wow. I hope those crew of teenagers are behind bars.
Okay. It shouldn't be that bad. You know, when being with that. But why would you play Truth or Dare and you ate crap off the floor? Why? Could have just said, you know what? Fuck. F y'all eat it.
Now, because those are not your friends.
Definitely
what kind
not.
of friend would dare another friend to do something like that? You should have pooped on the floor and threw it at him. I hope you're doing better, dude. Okay, this next one is just titled Confession. And the confession is, I like One Piece. So,
again, nothing wrong liking One Piece. Again, it may not be for everybody. So, same thing for Dragon Ball Z. It's not for everybody. But people always say, oh, One Piece is trash, which they're entitled to their own opinion, and that's fine. That's totally fine. But if it says the most trashiest anime of all time, again, ties to their own opinion. But you can't beat that trash if you stick around for over 20 years.
hell no!
Not an opinion, just a fact, because it's been over 20 years since it came out, and it's still sticking around, it's still popular. So,
This man out my sight! I don't want to see you ever trying to talk to me ever again! Man's trying to start a second pandemic with all those nasty diseases he's trying to spread. Just get out of here! Never come back! Okay, this next one is titled Rip for My Nub. This happened when I was 7, when I was in my cousin's pool visiting for his birthday. And me and my older cousin were playing with the pool drain for the jets and shoving things in there. It got to the point where we were shoving body parts in the drain. Then my older cousin bet me some decent Pokemon cards to shove my thing in there. So yeah, my childish ass brain took the deal. In a few seconds, everything was well till I felt a crazy acute pain where a thing was supposed to be. And yeah, so most of my willy got sucked up and now I have a little nub for it. So jump back to present day, my girlfriend wants to get dirty with me and I don't know how to tell her about my tiny nub. Any advice? Oh.
I'm still shocked that someone actually put their thing in there, you know? I mean, every guy has thought about it, but doing it is another. Wow, okay.
So my balls are still there, don't worry. You know what? I relate to the story. I mean, not to the no pee-pee part, but like to the water jet thing. Yeah. Every man has thought about doing that, no matter what age. Every man has thought about doing those things with the water jets in the pool. So that's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's just sad that you had the worst outcome possible. At least you can still have kids, bro. And as for your girlfriend, of course you're gonna have to tell her eventually. Hopefully she takes it well and both of you guys can go through this and live happily ever after. And the next time you guys ever want to do the dirty, just take her to Six Flags. The King the Cot is more exciting than anything that can happen in the bedroom. I wish the best for you and your...
Depends. It really depends. Because, I'm just gonna leave that. It really depends.
Relationship, bro. I love you. And I hope you got those Pokemon cards.
Yep.
Next one is titled, My Mother is a Karen. When I was a child, I found out that my mother was a Karen. One time while we were at a fast food chain, she pushed down a glass vase because her food took too long. Once we left, she said, "It should take them at least the entire night to clean that out." There was another time when she ordered a hamburger with no pickles for my younger sibling. However, the workers accidentally added pickles. This caused my mother to fly into a rage and start yelling at the worker throughout the drive-thru while my father tried to convince her to stop. It got so bad that the manager had to threaten to call the police on her. Luckily, that didn't happen. I feel bad for all the children of Karens, bro. Moment of silence for them. Because every time they go out with them, they have the risk of encountering the scariest thing imaginable. A minor inconvenience. And now they're screaming at the cashiers for doing their job, but not in...
And that's one thing I will never understand. Like, just because you feel like you're entitled for something doesn't mean you are. And you're not realizing that you are causing a minor inconvenience and how that look to you. And just you don't notice that until you either do something that is more inconvenient, like getting yourself arrested, until like, and then you still screaming in the cop car like, I did nothing wrong, not realizing that you punched the manager. Like, the manager didn't do anything.
The way that she wanted it. I feel bad for you, my friend. I hope your mom realizes one day and thinks to herself, wait, am I a bitch? I hope the best for you. Stay strong. You can get through this. Alright, this next one is titled, I ruined my friend's chance of getting a girlfriend on accident. I was talking to a girl my friend likes and the girl hated anime. I did not know this, but my buddy loved it. So I tried to help my friend by talking about good stuff he does. I don't know why I mentioned that he loved anime, but I did. And the girl said, he likes anime? Ew! And at that moment, I realized I screwed up. There was no going back. She avoided him for the rest of the year, and I never told him. Honestly, you...
Okay. If you don't like anime, that's fine. That's totally fine. But if someone that you don't really know likes it and you just makes fun of them, as a person who got made fun of for liking anime, you a piece of crap. You need to realize, and this is probably when a teenage person who probably posted this and he's about to say something similar. Just because the person likes anime does not make him a bad person. So, it's one of those things that I tell a lot of people, I'm more just the anime guy. I don't mind having conversation with people. Just don't be disrespectful. That's all I can say. Don't be disrespectful. If someone can like a certain thing and be just fine. As long as it's not disrespectful, degrading, among other weird and crazy things, you're good.
Made your friend dodge a bullet right there.
Yeah.
That girl is no good for him. Who gets so turned off by a person like an anime that they never interact with them for the rest of the year? Unless your friend is one of those weird ones, which I doubt. I trust your friend. Then that...
Yeah, when it comes to people liking anime, doing stuff like that, it get a bit far. I'm like, bro, you don't need to do this. I literally had to stop my friend. One of my old friends, I ended up stopping him for doing some weird shit, the best way I can put it. And he really liked this girl. And the girl technically did like him, but she got turned off by him. She liked the anime too, but let's put it this way. He came out kind of a little bit stalkerish after that, pulled him to the side. Said, hey man, don't need to be materialistic a bit, roll it back, and chill out. And he's asking me what he means. Like, I know what you've been doing, bro. Chill the hell out. Hey, if she likes you, she likes you. If she doesn't, she doesn't. Just leave it alone. And when it's time for you to confess, you'll know.
Girls just being over the top. They would have never worked out in the end. You did a good thing for your friend, bro. You are the hero of this story. Next. My confession is I beat my with mustard. Okay. Next one can't be as bad. One time, me and my brother pissed in a bottle and we started taking turns pouring it on each other.
The fuck?
Sounds very smelly. Alright, next one can't be as bad. I found my sister and my mom's OnlyFans and I subbed to both of them. I guess you gotta keep money in the family somehow. You trying to create that generational money. At least I hope. Okay, next.
Why did you sub? That's your mom and sister, bro.
It can't be as bad. It can't be as bad. I fucked my stepsister in Mexico.
Get the fuck
Not
out of
even
here.
kidding, bro. You know that I can see your names, right?
Yeah.
I might be censoring your names in the video, but doesn't mean I can't see them when I'm reading the email. I can say your names right now and end y'all career. All of y'all. Say I won't. I'm talking to you, Billy, Theodore. I'm talking to you two. It can't possibly get any worse than that, bro. It can't. It just can't. Next one. Confession. I'm not subscribed to Degenerosity. Oh my god! The horror! You're blocked! You're blocked! Get out! I don't need heathens like you in my emails! I hope I don't read another one like that again. Next one. My confessions. I pick my nose and ass, and I eat both the things that come out of those actions.
Oh, God!
Second confession. There are better YouTubers than you. Okay, you see? All that nose and ass picking you be doing, that made your brain all foggy. That's why you think the second one is true. You're disgusting, bro. Why don't you eat some actual brain food, like lead? I eat it, and I'm the smartest person in a 1 foot radius. But I hope you get out of your picking hobby, you know? All right, next one. I walked in on my dad sleeping with my uncle. No, that's a title. Okay, I know the title sounds really bad, so let me explain the situation.
Really bad? It's... okay.
When I was like 11, I walked in on my dad drunk and flirting with his brother-in-law, mom's brother, and I saw the whole thing unfold. Okay, that sounds better. I thought it was his brother, you know? That would have made things weird. I mean, this is still weird, but this is slightly less weird.
Yeah, slightly less weird. Just about that much.
When he got sober again, he promised he would give me anything I wanted if I never told my mom. I'm now 16 and they got a divorce few years back. Dad then went to brother-in-law and married him. Yeah, I've been keeping it hidden for the past like 5 years because I don't want to end up on the street. Love your vids, bro. This is something, bro. I honestly don't know how I'd feel if I was in your situation, man. I don't even know how to comment on this, other than this reminds me of the plot of the movie The Whale, but instead of teacher and student, it's brother and brother in law. But I hope the best for you, and I hope the best for your mom. I know that whole family situation is probably really weird for her.
Yeah.
I hope the best for you and your family, especially you and your mom. Next, I blackmailed EDPs on Snap and I ruined someone's life. I had a...
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Bro, this freaking weirdo is at it again and has not learned jack shit. So yeah, I'm happy someone exploited this man. Exploited. Make sure I got the word right. Exploited this man. Like bro, like seriously.
decoy account on Snap where I would message EDPs and find their location. After that, I would threaten to call the police if they didn't send me money, or I would just take their credit card. Once I did this, I decided to post it on TikTok. I took a screenshot of the notification where it said their name and how much money they gave me. I posted his phone name on my TikTok by accident and someone found out where he lived and messaged his family. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty good side hustle you got there,
like,
bro.
for real.
You seeking vigilante justice against these weirdos, and you also making a bag out of it. Congratulations to you. He also sent me 2 screenshots for evidence, one showing a conversation they had between each other. You don't look 14, though. Okay.
But you look cute.
Thanks. And the second screenshot just shows the dude's phone name and face and the payment amount that he got.
I'm sorry. I felt weirded out just by knowing that it's from that guy.
Blackmailed out of. I'm not gonna show that, but the dude looks as he texts. But good for you, dude. Keep doing your side hustle. I hope you become a millionaire. Next one is titled Fish Party. There was one time I was watching The Little Mermaid with my 2 friends. So half an hour into the movie, one of my friends just leaves without telling us anything. Us, the remaining 2, figured he just went to the bathroom or something. But in 10 minutes or so, he got back with what appeared to be a living trout in newspaper in his left hand.
Okay.
We asked him what did he need the fish for. So he, without saying a single word, pulled out his tiny willy. Believe me that it was not a grower. And started doing things to the poor fish's mouth. Again, the fish was still pretty much alive, and it was just helplessly waving its tail and fins while our friend was, oh my god.
Okay, what the fuck is going on with these confessions? Like, seriously, some of y'all need help.
Sooner or later, when he was done with the fish, he was doing it for about 20 seconds. He asked us with a dead straight face.
Did you like my April Fool's joke?
It was not April. It wasn't even the first day of the month. In reply to this, we just...
It wasn't even April the 1st of the month. Oh, God. Ugh. Alright.
stared him dead in his eyes, waiting for him to realize what he had done. I kid you not, it took him about 3 minutes or even more to finally realize what disgrace and unholy doing he just committed before he just left my friend's house without saying a single word. Should I say less, we never hung out with him ever again.
Thank God.
Like ever. That's not the type of fish party I came in for. I was more like a lemon party, man. That's disgusting. I'm so... I don't even want to talk about this no more. Moving on. R.I.P. Bozo. I've been telling my older sister for 6 years that I killed her bunny in an accident. She was away at a swim meet and trusted me to take care of her rabbit. I was so little, so I thought the rabbit wouldn't die when I chucked it across the room at light speed because I thought I...
Bro, you yeeted the rabbit? The hell?
Luffy. I literally am him. Turns out, I imploded its brains. I was so terrified and remorseful, I started begging to the heavens, then came up with the ultimate cover-up. I told my sister I walked in the room and opened the door a little too quickly, and the stupid rabbit was in his way, so I bonked it on his nose lightly. She took it to the hospital, and it had a seizure and killed itself. She forgave me later because she thought I did it by accident, but to this day, I haven't told her that I did that. Big fan, by the way. I don't even think the because you're a little excuse is good enough, bro. When I was little and I was told to take care of something, I would just ignore it. Because ignoring it would be the 100% guaranteed that I will still look and be the same when they come back to get it.
Yeah.
Unless they're gone for like 3 weeks or something. But no, she was just at a swim meet and your first thought was to chuck it across the room as hard as you can. You are evil, not Luffy. And you made it kill itself, bro. What's wrong with you? Tell your sister the truth, bro. Tell her that you're the Antichrist, bitch. But you love my videos, so I love you too. Alright, next one. I once played hide and seek in the dark naked with my cousin. Okay, bro. Next one titled, Hello, mate. I pooped on my brother's spaghetti and he thought it was a meatball and ate it. It was so funny. If you were my brother, I'd legit commit war crimes onto you, bro. That's an unforgivable act, not gonna hold you. Next one is titled, My School. Not really to do with me directly, but I digress. Like 4 years ago in a math lesson, there was a question about slavery. It had like different kinds of slaves, what they can do and how much they cost and things like that. Then my teachers took it a step further by making us act it out as some people are visual learners and understand it better if they are shown. So they had the black students be slaves and turn my math class into an auction house for slaves. This was in England in an all-girls school, by the way. What?
Report them. Yeah, report them. Cause that ain't okay. Like, severely, that's not okay.
What? Why would the teachers make a mock slave auction in math class? This is math class! Who was your teacher? Miss Morello from Everybody Hates Chris? And your teachers wanted to say, this is for the visual learners. Bullshit. They just wanted to see what they could get away with. The person also sent a picture of the slave questions that were on the math test. Lot 1, 2 Philip slaves, 1 man, 1 woman, aged 18 and 23 respectively. The woman is pregnant. Lot 2, like, why? You need to report that school. You need to report those teachers because I'd be damned to have Miss Morello as my teacher. Martin Luther King is screaming in his grave hearing this. Alright, this next one is short and sweet. It's titled Homo Sh**. Me and my friend accidentally kissed, walking towards each other, looking at each other straight in the eye. We both real men. We don't talk about that. I ain't gay. I recommend you and your friend to explore each other's bodies. Next one is titled Goofy Eye Confession. Once me and my few friends bullied this girl to the point she had to get a therapist and try to blank herself. And I felt bad and told my parents about it and found out she was my cousin. And her side of her family tried to jump me and my friends and put one of my friends in the hospital and my friend's family sued them, so like 2 of them in prison. Send help, bro. Sounds like you experiencing the consequences of your actions, bro.
These are the consequences of your actions for picking on somebody. Like, bro, you think, oh. Here's the thing. A lot of people always say bullies sometimes always get away with it. In hindsight, yes, it might look that way. But in life, either something gonna screw them over then or later. And sometimes it will take way later to screw them. But yeah. There are always going to be consequences for your actions. You just not go to know when and where.
Looks to be you. Next, how I got back on my ex. So basically, less than a month ago, I got dumped while getting a haircut. So I thought of ways to get back at her. It was either jumping her freaking mom and her aunt or switching her aunt's newborn with a random black baby. So I made a plan to see when her aunt is in the hospital. I'd switch the babies around while no one was looking. As I entered the hospital, I asked where her aunt was and they said down the hall into the C-section area. I went there and that's where the kids was being held and I went in there and switched the babies and made a dash out of that.
Okay. They're not going to let you do all that. I'm sorry. Unless hospital became more Lenient.
I think I'm going to jail. Also, fuck you and your raggedy ass auntie. Sincerely, the nigga who did that. Honestly, I don't even know if I believe this story or not. They just let you in the baby section, a random grown man, and then you switch the babies out? Ain't no way, bro. But this was still funny, and you did a very petty thing if this is real. And I'm rooting for you, brother. To go to jail. Next one. My confession. I hate one of my friends. This bitch is so horrendous, I wish she would get the fuck out of my life. Whenever I see her, I wish I could shove her into a box and ship her to Switzerland. I swear I have a reason to hate her. She hurts me and other people really badly, and I want her to leave my friend group so bad, but she's literally my best friend's other best friend. So if I try to get rid of one of them, I'd risk getting rid of both of them. Don't know what to do, to be honest. Honestly, your first idea of shoving her into a box and shipping her to Switzerland ain't that bad, but I got a better idea. Give her a gift, an all-expense paid ticket to the Titanic. That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Who gonna pass up on that? And then after that, you and your best friend will be the only best friends. You're welcome. Confessions from South Africa. So this is what's happening. I've been dating the same girl for the last 4 years. Everything is nice. There's been a few bumps here and there. Now I'm expecting a baby with a sneaky link I met 3 months ago. Where to from here? You said South Africa, right? I recommend going to North Africa.
Yeah.
And, you know, just staying there. Never come back. That's my where to from here. All right, 2 more. Titled Confession. I'm 19 and have been with my boyfriend for 3 years. Yesterday, I found out I was pregnant. The problem is, I don't think it's his because I've been f***ing his dad for the past year. And
Yeah, we're fighting. Fuck that. I'm fighting my dad. Fighting you and my dad. You were banging this dude's dad.
before you judge,
Okay.
you saw his dad, you would understand. I know this is a
Okay. No, I don't care to understand because you breached a boundary that is significant in y'all relationship and his dad's relationship with him. There's no understanding when you go past that. Either you stop and they throw hands. Just let them throw.
but
Yeah.
do you have any advice? Now, I've never gotten pregnant by my boyfriend's dad, so I don't think I'm the best person to ask for advice for this. But in my opinion, I think you should be honest with your boyfriend and hope to God that that baby isn't his dad's. You might be ruining all of you guys' relationships, his relationship with his father, his relationship with you, but
Fucking hell, man.
For real.
I'm finished.
next one and last one. My uncle almost sent a hitman to my grandma. Throughout my mom's childhood, she has been thinking her parents were chill, but nah. I'ma skip a lot of it, but basically they were cheating on each other for like years and years, and it came out like 10 years ago. Once it all came out, they got a divorce and eventually found other people to marry. My granddad ended up marrying someone who was almost 20 years younger than my mom. They did end up having a kid literally 3 years after I was born, but literal hell got loose and the big bad stuff happened right after my great-grandma passed. My crazy ass step-grandma divorced my granddad and they signed a prenup. And all of the inheritance money my own mother was owed got given to her, and she is still getting tons of money by my family. We have gone to court because of this bitch, and her psycho ass ended up ruining my grandfather even more. I could go on about this story, but my uncle ended up searching for and found a hitman. Literally was about to transfer the cash, but my mom with her goody two-shoes ass decided it was
Not morally right.
any
Morally right. Oh, you can stick with your morally right. I'm here to take care of business.
Anyways, this bitch has ruined my family. I would be rich if it wasn't for her, and also if it wasn't for my great-grandfather. We had millions in our family, but not one of us has seen a cent of it because he had a gambling issue. And to this day, we are all broken sacks of crap, and she lives in a goddamn mansion with her son or my uncle, who I am 3 years older than. Wow. I feel like you're the only person on earth that can say your life is actually a movie. I feel bad for your family, I really do. And for legal reasons, I have to say I'm joking, but I can understand why your uncle would try to do something like that. And I hope you guys get all of your money back one way or another. And that's all I'm gonna read. I know I haven't read thousands of more, but
Damn.
this video is already mad long. You guys get the gist. A lot of y'all have problems or have friends that have problems. Thank you to anybody and everybody that has sent a confession. I'm genuinely thankful. Don't send any more though. I'm probably never gonna use this email again. But before I wrap this up, I've read some very heartbreaking and sad confessions that you guys have sent me that happened in your lives. And to anybody has gone through bad and trauma-inducing events that happened to you, I just want to let you know that I love you. I know good things will happen to you. I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel for you. And I'm not good at words with this, but you are loved and wanted. Even if you feel like you're not, you are. And kick the ass of whoever did you wrong. And if you can't do it physically, do it emotionally. That might make you feel better. Maybe. I don't know. You are loved and I love you. And I wish, hope, and know complete happiness will be in your future. And in conclusion, this one's wild.
No. Go way back.
Kick the ass of complete happiness will be in your future. And in conclusion, this one's
Hell no. Yeah.
wild.
Mayonnaise, I like always.
Yeah. Wild is an understatement. That is disgusting. Oh god. Okay, what the hell's wrong? Okay, these confessions were wild. I think I need a drink. That being said, if you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Degenerosity. Also, would y'all like me to react to more of his stuff? Let me know in the comments down below as well. But the link to this video will be in the description down below, so you can watch it uninterrupted. So, I'm gonna get a drink. So, after all these, I'm gonna get a drink. So please take care of yourself. If y'all have any confessions, sometimes it's best to keep them to yourself. So till next time, peace out.